I thought that my faith
Sure.
was non-existent. I
Yeah.
thought I was angry with God, which is funny because if you've truly lost your faith, how can you be angry with God? And so I really struggled. And for a very long time, I mean over a year, I really thought my mom built her life on faith. When her final breath was being taken, she did not have fear because of that faith.
Yeah.
And yet, here I stood a year after her passing, feeling like I lost mine. And so later, I learned that I didn't lose my faith. It was simply being challenged in
Sure.
immeasurable ways.
Yeah.
And that's okay because nobody told me about that. Nobody, I felt so much shame. I felt unworthy to sit in the pews of a church or, in groups with women that I felt were just so much more faithful than myself. And it was because nobody had told me it's okay. It's okay to challenge your faith. It's okay to question because at the end of the day, God's going to be there for you. Because I said, dear God, I was angry with you for a long time. I held you in contempt. Like I struggled. But in losing you, that's how I found you again. And in forgiving you, that's how I found you again. Today it makes me tearful because I just said to my husband the other day, I open my Bible more than I ever have. I pray more than I ever have. I am a faithful and hopeful and encouraged woman in God and Jesus than I have ever been. And my mom isn't here to see it. And so it's really hard. But at the end of the day, I'm just glad that grief can be very powerful, but faith is always going to be more powerful than that grief. And it took me a while to get there, but I always like talking about it because I know there's somebody out there that is dealing with profound loss. And if they feel like this, just know that it's okay. And you might get stuck for a month or a year or 2 years or whatever that looks like, but it's going to be there waiting for you.
I mean, it's so true. Like you just said, it's tricky, it hurts, you were mad, you were angry. And I think that is what so many people are missing. And some people don't understand that Jesus was emotional. Jesus wept. Always got to go back to like, we aren't God. And as much as we want to be in that time to just like, you've got it wrong, you made a mistake, this isn't fair. Like, it's okay to have all those feelings and still trust God. As awful and as tragic as your story is, look how much beauty came from that. And your mom is like over the moon looking down at you and like, look at my girl go, And I think that's what's so cool is to like, it gives you like this adrenaline rush of like you said, I want to make her proud. And so I'm going to do everything I can with my story and my tragedy and push it out to all these other women. And can I just say, like, the moment that obviously y'all have your reunion, but the moment that people who may have heard your story and who have never known Jesus see you in heaven is like, I'm here because of you.